Hello people, Waz here, B&B Audio Concepts. Anyway, haven't done a video for a while. I've kind of been busy, kind of run out of topics, Christmas and, well, usual antics then that happen at Christmas. So you're always tied up with bollocks really, but you have to do it because if you don't do it, you're a bad dad or a bad husband or a bad business owner. Treat your staff, treat your missus, treat your kids. Who's fucking treating me? Nobody. So yeah, I haven't had time to make a video for a while. So I'm back here today. I haven't really got much to say because nothing exciting has happened. It's just been raining, dark, dull, and day-to-day stuff. So yesterday I put a post up thanking social media, mainly Facebook, to be honest, because the others are more self-absorbed and just look at me. But Facebook is, for an older guy, I've been on it for a while. To be honest, yeah, there's look at me, but there's also general, sort of nice people on there, older people. So they tend to just, promote each other, talk to each other, or, mental health, etc. So pretty good. Anyway, I put a post up yesterday thanking Facebook because I've noticed our company name comes up a few times along with others. So it's all fair play. And now and then people come back and go, listen, some are like, oh, found your name, didn't know you existed, Googled you, researched you, I'm happy to come here. Others are like, look, my mate recommended you, so I'm coming. Back in the days of me running a business, it was always word of mouth, or you advertised in Yellow Pages or something, This day and age, there's like 25,000 formats you can advertise on. You can sell your soul, do whatever, even stuff like this, making videos so people are interested and, you stay in their mind basically. So, so I put a post up to thank people for putting our name in. So today, I think, I haven't done one of these for a while and you guys tend to like the sarcasm behind it. So, 2 customers. One came from Facebook, so somebody put up a post. I don't know the guy. Few people recommended. He done a couple of research reviews, blah blah blah. Popped in. He just happened to pop in, and it was quite dead. And then all of a sudden, a few customers come in, and me being me, I booked everyone. So if you come to our store, generally it's 100% success rate, especially with Brown Santa offers and so forth. So I ended up getting 2 sales, and the customer was in the background, and he said, look, I really like your style. I really like how you sell. You're not pushy, but you make jokes, you make people feel at ease. Yes, you're charging, but you're charging with a smile, and you're telling people what they're getting for their money. So we had a chat, and he just bought a vehicle and felt comfortable coming with us, and we ended up getting a quite a decent sale. And me being me, before he left, I done a whole demonstration and basically put some more pointers in his head how he can improve his vehicle. So he left very happy. So that's one story, very simple, thanks to Facebook and social media. That was a nice, simple sale. So last week I have a guy come in, old guy, and you have to be cautious with old guys because they're either really hilarious and funny or they're just miserable twats, and they feel that the world is against them. So anyway, I had one of those guys who thought the world was against him. So he came in and, in all fairness, rang first and said, hi, my radio's faulty, what can I do? So the lads in the shop said, listen, come down. We'll have a quick 5-minute assess and then tell you if it's worth booking in for diagnosis or replacement. So the guy had done his own research, basically. He'd been to Toyota, they'd given him telephone numbers. He'd been online, looked at various solutions and came in. So he came in, spoke to me, and I explained to him that, your radio is like this, it can be repaired, or you can have a new one with modern features. The car was about 7 years old. So, you're talking no Apple CarPlay, no DAB+, but DAB, Bluetooth's on a basic Bluetooth, not the latest Bluetooth. Explained to him about Wi-Fi now in cars, and he was really, really impressed. So I gave him a price, and he was quite shocked, and it wasn't really expensive, but when you're old and you're used to shillings, pounds are expensive. So I had a chat, worked out a price, went through it all. He felt really comfortable while he was looking at the unit. Other customers and phone calls came in. He was listening to my approach to things, whether if someone's not working something correctly, and I'm like, pop back in, we'll help you. Anyway, the call finished, customers left. I went back to him and he was like, yep, let's do this. Okay, so he paid a deposit. I then showed him a radio that I thought would be good for him, showed him all the bits and bobs that he would need, all the hidden accessories that people are not aware. I mean, we often get calls saying, hi, I've just bought a radio, and for a big brand with, well, let's just call them Halfords, can't install it. But they can sell it to me. Will you install it? And I'm like, well, we don't really do that, but yeah, we can help you out. Have you bought the fascia panel? Have you bought the steering retention? Have you bought the parking sensor retention? Have you bought the DAB converter? Have you bought the fascia plate? They're like, no, I've just bought the radio. What card do you have? Oh, a BMW 3 Series. Yeah, that's not going to fit, mate. You need like 200 to 300 pounds worth of accessories. And they get shocked, and they're like, oh, well, I thought this was just a quick £200 radio, end of story. And I said, I'm afraid the world's not like that. It used to be like that, but it's not. Everything is hidden costs. So, these people tend to go back, return the radio, and then come back to us and have it installed, or just think, sod it, can't afford it, I'll just have my money back. So whatever people's situations are. So this guy's paid a deposit, he's left. Next morning I come in and he's emailed me to say, like, can I have a breakdown, and can I have what time it's going to take, and blah blah blah. No problem. So I've explained all this before he booked, so I've taken a deposit, so I've put that in an explanation. Next email, oh, can I have the model number? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. I mean, you've seen the radio, you took a picture, no problem. So here's the model number. Anyway, he then emails and has a go at my staff because he didn't receive the email. Now, that's fair enough. Maybe I sent it later, but I did send it because I had proof. So I ring him and say, listen, have you checked your junk box? Have you checked this? Have you checked that? No. So can you do that? So he rings me back. Oh, do apologize. It's there. So already I'm a bit like, oh, fucking hell, this guy's a numpty, like, So he's meant to be in today, and he phones us and he says, oh, been online, and the radio is, I don't know, 500-600 quid, and you're charging me £1,000, and I think I'm being ripped off. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. I comes in, my lads are like, oh, this guy, I don't think he wants it done. I'm like, well, if he doesn't want it done, just return his money and tell him to go elsewhere. So I give him a ring and I say hi, and he's really polite to me, which really annoys me, because why are you rude to my staff but polite to me? Because just because I'm the owner, you should treat all of us equally, So I has a chat to him and I says, listen, what's the problem? And he's like, this radio's this much, and how are you? And I said, well, there's a labor charge. So is the postman or the Amazon man or the everyman or whoever you, DPD, are they gonna basically install it for you? He said, no. I said, well, there's going to be a shipping charge, that's on top of that price. Yeah. Then there's a fascia charge. Have you got that? And have you added the price of that? No. There's a steering wheel retention charge and parts required. Have you done that? No. You've got a 6-volt camera, which basically means it's not compatible with 12-volt units. So you'll need a conversion done. You'll need relays and a bit of some connectors and some diodes, etc. Are you prepared to do that? Or why don't you go online and see if that's even available to do, or check your local stores and see if they're even capable of getting that camera to work. So I'm afraid you're paying for my knowledge, the fascia, the steering, the retention, the DAB, the FM aerial, add all this up onto the price of the radio. And I said, you'll come to that price. In fact, if you feel that the internet and Amazon is your friend, go buy it and then go get it installed. And if you want me to install it, I'm going to charge you 700 quid, because you're going to need parts, you're going to need this, and then the camera scenario. Not many stores can do this, only a handful, is most people are plug and play stores. We can actually go into it, and we've got friends in the game, some really good knowledgeable technicians, and we usually get it to work. And worst scenario, if I can't, I'll remove it and fit one of my own cameras FOC, because I won't fail. You will leave here with the car in 100%. So I explains all this, and then the guy's like, yep, I get it. No, you've explained it, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, no, let me finish. You've come to me, you had no knowledge of what radio was going to fit your car. I spent an hour with you, FOC. You were in the warmth, in a shop, with lighting, with car park space. You're not paying as in town and so forth. I said, the internet doesn't do that. You've now rung me 3 times, and I've been able to answer the phone and answer your queries to a satisfactory manner. Internet doesn't do that. You're going to have to email them and wait for a reply, okay? And I said, once you get this radio and a store like us goes to install it and things don't work, that's not our problem. That's your problem. And let me tell you, the internet is not going to help you, and they won't refund you because the unit's out of a box and it's been installed and it's damaged. You will lose, probably either get nothing or lose half the value. So can you take all of this into equation when you're sort of telling me we're expensive? Also the workshop, and I said, as a shop, I have rates, rent, I have tax, NPAYE, all this to pay. So that all reflects in the jobs. Now, when you buy it online, it could be someone in a backstreet bedroom, and then 6 months later they change their name because they don't want to pay VAT, they don't pay NYE, they don't pay tax, they don't pay nothing. So, there's a reason why things are cheap. That is life, I mean, in life, you choose what you want to do. I mean, you can either go to a store and have it stress-free, or you can save, 100 quid and have the stress if something goes wrong. I'm a person that sort of preaches buy it right, so I tend to always go to the right people and do the right things. But then I'm older and I've been through that buy it cheap, buy it twice. So hopefully I've bored you enough, and then that's my story. So be number 1, don't be number 2, because number 2, I'll still do the job, but I don't fucking like you. Number 1, well, any problems? Listen, mate, you're my buddy, come down, let's go for a drink. Not a problem. So life is too short to be miserable. If you want something, go have it. Don't go and buy it begrudged, because then you're just gonna annoy yourself. Just don't have it, and you don't need it. These are all luxury items. You do not need anything we sell. We just make your life better. You don't need a haircut. You can let your hair grow, and it could be long, and it's fine. But if you like it short like me, then cut it, and just enjoy your life. Anyway, Merry Christmas if I don't make another video, and I hope you get all your presents you want, because it's a material Christmas. But generally, look after your loved ones, because you don't know if they're going to be there next year. So I would say give your time to your family and your close ones and your friends. We're going to be shutting on Friday, and we'll probably be open the 2nd or the 3rd, whatever that day that falls on, and then we will see you then. So thank you for supporting us, shopping with us, putting up with my bullshit. Merry Christmas and ho ho ho. And if you're a ho, you know what to do. Speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.